Hello and welcome to Ferris Sports Update. I'm your host, Rob Bentley, and thanks for tuning in. On today's show, we'll talk about the Ferris State Football National Championship. We'll also check in with the Ferris State men's and women's basketball teams as they continue GLIAC play. We'll start first, though, with Bulldog Football, joined by head coach Tony Annese. And, Coach, first time we've had you on since last fall, and congratulations on the national championship, and welcome to the show.
Thanks, Rob. Congratulations to you. It was quite a thing.
As you look back now, been a month or so since that national championship. What are the feelings now, knowing what your team was able to accomplish this past fall?
Well, it's just amazing. I got to remind myself, I should probably watch the game again, or the business finish thing that's going to be up here in a minute. But sometimes you get into the grind of recruiting and you forget about all the great things that happened last fall. And so it was incredible. Obviously a great year, the only undefeated team in all of scholarship football in the whole nation, and including, that's a lot of universities that, that play scholarship football. So that's pretty incredible. And then, not just doing it, but the way we did it was just unbelievable. Just how well we just kind of dominated opponents through the whole playoff run. It was magical.
Obviously 14-0, perfect season, and maybe talk about what it meant for some of those guys that had to endure so much with the COVID season and not being able to play a year ago.
I tried to describe, the feelings and the emotions of winning it, and truthfully, I go back to a picture with Jared Bernhardt and Boonstra and Shreve, and it was kind of late or early in the morning, but I look at that picture and I just see the faces, all of our faces really, but I love to see the expressions of our guys when they won it, and their expressions were just, it's just so awesome to see, and so, that's what you do it for. Our guys endured a lot, obviously through COVID and all the things that they had to do to wait for the opportunity, and then just to make the best of that opportunity, like at the level we made it the best. It's pretty incredible. I don't know what's wrong with me, but sometimes I get more emotional watching like Bronx's team win a national championship than my own team. And so sometimes I got to remind myself, and the best way to remind myself is like looking at this right now.
Obviously against Valdosta State here in the championship game, a rematch of the 2018 title contest, and obviously your kids played extremely well here in this ball game.
Yes, that score there, and then we had a turnover right after that, and they kicked a field goal. So we're sitting there down 17-13, and then to finish the game 58-17 with Jeremy Burrell, a long run, and it goes on, and so we had 41 points at halftime, which is pretty incredible, and just, it was pure physical domination. Our O-line was dominant, our D-line was dominant, and it was just, it was great to see, and it's just a pleasure knowing that these guys, had such high goals and expectations for the year, and they fulfilled really every goal and expectation.
What's the outpouring of support been like, not only here in Texas from the Bulldog fans, but obviously since you won this national championship?
I truly can't keep up with it. I've got like so many emails I still need to answer. I can't keep up with it. I can't do the job I have to do in recruiting and all this stuff and fulfill my expectations with all those things. But Liam, I talked to him yesterday for about 30 minutes on the phone, and the other day we had recruits on campus, and Caleb Murphy was kind of talking about the fact that he had talked to Liam, and as we were in a player panel, and as Caleb was trying to express to the parents and the players, recruits, how much Liam meant to him, he got choked up. And so it's so cool to see the love and affection we have for one another. It was pretty incredible this year.
Obviously, after that national championship, you had a chance to go a couple weeks ago to the American Football Coaches Convention and receiving a couple more national championship trophies.
Yeah, we got some nice trophies there. It's pretty cool. And so we traveled to San Antonio. There's a beautiful banquet, for just basically the national champions. And at the time, it was the same day as Georgia and Alabama playing. So at the time, it was just like the NAIA, the Division III and the Division II, the FCS national champion. So one of 4 schools to get a national championship trophy on that day, and pretty incredible.
I know obviously anytime you win a national championship, it means a great deal to everyone, but how about for those 6th and 7th year seniors that have really been around the program for so long?
I'm trying to keep up with them, like I said, I talked to Liam yesterday, I want to call Jared today. I just saw Shreve a little bit ago, but I'm trying to reconnect. I actually was in Florida recruiting and had dinner with Jared the other night, and so it's just incredible. But the hard part is, a lot of those guys were done, with school, and so they go their own separate ways, and so obviously they feel great about what they achieved, but I'm just trying to continually reconnect with them just so that I still feel that exhilaration of that national championship game.
Obviously, that a moment that'll live for a long time in Bulldog history, but I know you're already trying to turn the page a little bit with National Signing Day coming up here next week.
Yeah, a lot of work to do, I complain about it every year, but it's the greatest thing ever. Like, we start late in recruiting. We did have some early commits, which was awesome, but we played on December 18th, and so when you're playing that late in the season, your recruiting kind of falls behind, and so we're playing catch up now. We were in the same situation in past years, and we've been able to recover and have great classes. So hopefully we do that again this year.
I know obviously for the returning players are already hard at work. I've seen a lot of those guys already working out and getting ready for winter conditioning.
Yeah, they're in there right now, working hard, and that's our formula for success. Our guys consistently work to fulfill their true potential, and everyone has different potential, but that's kind of our mantra. Just try to fulfill your true potential, and our guys really take that literally, and they're working really hard right now.
As you go back 10 years ago to maybe when you were hired here at Ferris State, did you ever imagine a moment like that and winning the national championship in Texas?
I actually spoke at the Michigan High School Football Coaches Association Clinic as one of the keynote speakers last weekend, and that was kind of my topic. But I watched my press conference, and you should go back and watch that press conference. It's on YouTube. If you go, Ferris State hires Tony Annese, December 22nd, 2011, you can watch that whole press conference. I'm like, dang. I mean, first off, I must have been too arrogant or cocky, because I said exactly what happened, and nobody could predict that, right? And so it's pretty incredible. But yeah, Ferris State national champs. It really just beyond your imagination.
Finally here, obviously you were named the D2Football.com National Coach of the Year. I know some other awards out there, but obviously those awards go in with the team success.
Yeah, the team success, the coaching staff. Hodge won the D2 Coordinator of the Year, but it's a great coaching staff. But it goes beyond that even. It goes from the 2021 coaching staff, which gets primary recognition, but it goes back through to anybody who really coached here from 2012 all the way until 2021. A lot of people had their hand in it. It also goes back to the university administration, athletic department, you, and all the support we get from your department. It's it's a culmination of a lot of people's work, and so it's incredible, just utterly incredible that we achieved what we achieved, and any award I get is spread out amongst a lot of different people.
Well, Coach, congratulations again on the national championship, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for having me.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.